Which version of Prince's The Dance do you prefer? Hey everybody, welcome back to Prince's Friend, exploring music through Prince. Today I have a fun kind of versus video that I'm going to put out for you. It is The Dance from 2004's Chocolate Invasion versus The Dance from 2006's 3121. Two versions of the same song that are completely different. Before we jump into that, don't forget to follow us on social media at Prince's Friend YT on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you always know when we release a new video. And check out princessfriend.com for lots of Prince news and other resources. So the story being told in the song The Dance is really interesting. It's from the point of view of a man who is completely and utterly in love with the woman who really just wants to be his friend. And he's of the mindset that that's not good enough, and I'm gonna leave if there's not something here. Of course, he keeps being drawn back and he keeps trying to leave, keeps getting drawn back. That is, of course, the dance. But he doesn't want to pursue something if she isn't interested in a relationship in the end. I love the apprehension in the lyrics as well. Is she deserving of his love? Not if she only wants to be friends in the end. He wants everything or nothing. But she's obviously also pleading for him to stick around, and it's driving him insane. It's actually kind of similar to a lot of the stuff that came out in the early 80s, where Prince's lyrics actually were a lot about the women in his life kind of controlling him. And it was interesting to see him kind of revisit these themes in the early 2000s. So 2004's The Dance from the Chocolate Invasion, it has Prince singing in a pensive, almost timid voice. It's beautiful and his falsetto is so sweet, but it has a sad tone to the song overall. The tone of this version is almost as if he's just saying it in his head. He's not actually telling her. He might be mumbling it under his breath, or he might just be thinking it, but he's saying, please, please can I have my freedom, and begging for her to let him go. Enter 2006's The Dance from 3121, and the whole script is flipped.
Oh, baby.
This version is sung with a deeper, fuller voice. It has some beautiful piano played by Prince, which really lends to the much darker, much more aggressive tone of this version of the song. It's no longer sad. It's no longer please go in the hopes that she'll actually stick around and maybe you'll have a chance. Oh no, this version is get the hell out. I'll find someone else if you don't want to be with me. In 2006's version of The Dance, Prince is screaming, and the music raises to an amazing climax that tells you he means business. He's trying everything he can do to get you to leave him alone, because if you stay, he can't take it. One of my favorite things between the two songs is really the song lyrically is the same in both versions, except for one line. And I think it's an important line. In 2004's version, he says, I don't want to go too fast, because if we do, you might just stay. Whereas in 2006's version, he says, I don't want to go too fast, because if we do, I just might stay. And it's a small thing, but it's such a huge difference, because one is giving her all of the power, whereas the other is him making a stand and making a final decision as to how his future is going to be. Obviously, if you couldn't tell, I prefer the version on 3121. And it's for a variety of reasons. I prefer Prince's voice on it, I prefer the instrumentality on the track, but also I see it as kind of a two-part story, and it's really hard to beat a good ending. But I want to know what you guys think. Which version of the dance is the one that you gravitate towards? Is it the more passive 2004 version, which is sweet and a little bit more electronic? Or is it the 2006 version with all of Prince's pent-up aggression coming out in the end? Let me know about that down in the comments. If you don't want to go into a big discussion, feel free to put hashtag TheDance2004 or hashtag TheDance2006 down in the comments. I want to know which one you prefer. Otherwise, don't forget to check us out on social media. That's at PrincessFriendYT on most major platforms. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/princessfriend, where you can support the channel for as little as $2 a month. Otherwise, may you live to see the dawn, and I love you all.